Hello dear students, how are you? So today I guess I'll complete the chapter. Tomorrow I'll see certain NCERT questions and certain questions are there for the NCERT, and then I'll directly start the polymers. So before the starting of the school, I hope I'll complete the polymers and then I'll see with the chemistry in everyday life and I'll solve your doubts as much as possible. Clear? So last class we have seen the Sandmeyer reaction and we have seen the Getterman reaction. In that we have seen that we studied to prepare the chlorobenzene and bromobenzene, cyanobenzene, and we have seen that Sandmeyer reactions are much more capable of generating more chlorobenzene and bromobenzene practical application in industrial level. So we are preferring Sandmeyer reaction rather than the Getterman reaction. So there is also one important MCQ. Today in that reaction we have not studied or I told you that we cannot generate iodobenzene and fluorobenzene by performing the Sandmeyer reaction and Getterman reaction. So to form the iodobenzene and fluorobenzene we have to go indirect some other method. So we are going to study this. So first you can write down here today's class, preparation of iodobenzene. I'll change the chalk. Preparation of iodobenzene. Clear? So in that first you take benzene diazonium chloride. Clear? Just no mechanism, just reaction. It is having positive, it is having negative. In this just you react with Ki. So when you react with Ki beta, simple and sweet logic, there is K plus and I minus. See, this is nitrogen, entropy is supporting here, so easily nitrogen will be removed. Clear? This K plus Cl minus KCl will be removed and you will get a compound known as an iodobenzene. That's it. This is your answer. Nothing else. Simple. Clear? Similarly, if you want to go for the fluorobenzene, just to remember the reactants. In fluorobenzene also you have to take the benzene diazonium chloride. Just to remember what reactants we are adding to get what. So for iodobenzene we are adding here Ki. To get the fluorobenzene we are adding here HbF4, hydrogen tetrafluoroborate. Hydrogen tetrafluoroborate. Yes. How? See here beta. Here guarantee this nitrogen entropy is supporting, so nitrogen gas will be removed. Split this. When you split this H plus and BF4 minus, split this also BF3 and F minus. This you know, BF3 and F minus. Yes or no? So what you will obtain here? You will obtain here. This BF3 is a trifluoroborate. BF3 will be removed here. This H plus, this Cl minus, here HCl also will be removed, and here you will get fluorobenzene. We will see its mechanism because it's important. Clear? So its mechanism we will see this. See, the first step, not mechanism but simple some other trick also we can use to get the answer. This answer if you also get it's correct, but certain you have to think in different manner also. This is HbF4, hydrogen tetrafluoroborate. Split this H plus and BF4 minus. So when you hit this, first HCl will be removed. So here Cl minus will be removed, N2 plus will be there. So you will get here N2 BF4, here minus, here plus. Clear this part? Now when you hit this, you will get here BF3, nitrogen supported entropy will be removed and you can add on here fluorobenzene. Clear? Instead, if I don't hit or if I react with like this also, copper plus NaNO2. So from here another method I can check. Either you hit it or you react with Cu and NaNO2, so you will obtain here nitrobenzene. So this is also one method of preparing the nitrobenzene, and here nitrogen will be removed and here nitrobenzene, I guess, sorry, fluorobenzene. No, there is some other chapter. Sorry. Some other chapter, huh? Sorry. Now it's saturated. That's it. This is the answer. Sorry, huh? So this will be your answer. Better remember this only. See, beta, BF3, no? Boron means 13 group. F, here F, and here F. See this outermost orbit. 13 group we have discussed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here one F will come here. So it will form what, beta? BF4 minus. So when you split back, you will get here BF3 and F minus. So when here N2 is moving here, N2 is going here, so here one vacancy will be created. So this vacancy will be filled by this F minus. Clear? So better remember this. So how to make this H plus and BF4 minus, BF3 and F minus, H plus and Cl minus, HCl. BF3 as it is because it is a one stable compound, BF3. And remaining is H plus and Cl minus, HCl. So remaining is what? This F here will come here. So this is a fluorobenzene. Any of this method you can remember. Clear? Chalo. Write on this. Clear? Now see here. Now another 2 reactions I am going to show you. It's very important. I will don't write down the topic name. Just first see the reaction, then I write down the topic name here. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. See here. Take benzene diazonium chloride. Please be focused here. No mechanism, just direct answer we have. Benzene diazonium chloride we have. And here I am reacting with this H3PO2. H3PO2, hypophosphorus acid, this you know. Hypophosphorus acid. Clear? What will happen when I react this hypophosphorus acid with benzene diazonium chloride, I will obtain here benzene, just benzene I will obtain here, N2 will be obtaining here, then I will obtain here H3PO3 and I will obtain here HCl. This reaction should be remembered. Now what is this here? This much compounds will come out. If I see this H3PO2, so 3 into H plus P plus 2 into O, 3 plus P equal to 0, minus 4 equal to 0, P minus 1 equal to 0, P is plus 1 here, and H3PO3, so here 3 to the minus 6, P minus 3, so here P is here plus 3, there P was plus 1, here P is plus 3, so this is getting oxidation, clear, and there is a, see here N2Cl2, N2, this whole portion has been gone. So here some vacancy will be created, no? So this vacancy is filled. અહીંયાથી અગર આ આખેકું પોર્શન જશે તો અહીંયા કંઈક ચાર્જ આવશે, આ ચાર્જ કોણ સેટિસ્ફાઈ કરે છે? હાઇડ્રોજન. તો અહીંયા એડિંગ ઓફ હાઇડ્રોજન થયું છે, તો આ વસ્તુ થઈ છે રિડક્શન. સો ધીસ ટોપિક નેમ ઇઝ રિડક્શન ઓફ બેન્ઝીન ડાયઝોનિયમ ક્લોરાઇડ. રિડક્શન ઓફ બેન્ઝીન ડાયઝોનિયમ ક્લોરાઇડ. मतलब આનું ઓક્સિડેશન થયું છે તો ગેરંટી આનું શું થશે ભાઈ? રિડક્શન. કેનું રિડક્શન થશે? બેન્ઝીન ડાયઝોનિયમ ક્લોરાઇડ. સો ધીસ ટોપિક નેમ ઇઝ benzene, reduction of benzene diazonium chloride. See this reaction. Just remember this reaction. These reactions are very important. First reaction is this. So if I want to do the reduction of benzene diazonium chloride, the reagent should be used is hypophosphorus acid. First type of reduction. So the reduction of benzene diazonium chloride, this is the first type. Second also I have and third also I have. So in the first type, I will take benzene diazonium chloride to get reduced. I will get as oxidation at home H3PO2, that is hypophosphorus acid. Now H3PO2 is undergoing oxidation. One who does the oxidation is not the reducing agent. So to reduce, for the reduction of benzene diazonium chloride, reducing agent is taken is hypophosphorus acid. In this way you can see. If here N2 plus Cl minus whole is moved, so here vacancy will be created. This vacancy is filled by H plus. So he is getting, here H is getting added. So addition of H or removal of oxygen is known as a reduction. So here reduction occurs and this oxidation occurs. So this is the reduction of BDC, that is benzene diazonium chloride. Either I can use hypophosphorus acid or I can use this also for the reduction. Benzene diazonium chloride I will take and I will react with ethanol, C2H5OH. I will use here ethanol. So here I will get what? I will get here benzene, I will get here aldehyde, I will get here N2, I will get here HCl. Now see here, this is C2H5OH. Yes or no? C2H5OH, CH3CHO. Yes or no? So here it will get reduction. You can check it out with the oxidation number. So this will get oxidation. So this will get reduction. Clear? CH. Write down this. Also oxidation. Better, how many hydrogen are there here? There are 6 hydrogen. Here there are 3 plus 1, 4 hydrogen. So removal of hydrogen or adding of oxygen is known as an oxidation. So અહીંયા 6 hydrogen છે, અહીંયા 4 જ hydrogen છે. તો આ hydrogen remove થયા છે. તો આ oxidation થયું. તો લો guarantee reduction થશે. So reduction થઈને શું બનશે હવે? Benzene. So this is also one type of a reduction of benzene diazonium chloride using ethanol. One more is there. This all reaction should be remembered. It's also important. Third is with hydrolysis, H2O. So on the reduction of benzene diazonium chloride using the water, you will get here what? See, split this. This is H plus, this is OH minus. See, this HCl will be moved. Nitrogen supported entropy, and here benzene. Or you'll get phenol, I guess. No, this is the answer. Clear this part? If you don't split also, this is the answer. Clear? Write down this H2O. Okay. N2 I got, HCl I got, and OH. Phenol I will get here. I'll get here phenol. OH minus. Okay. See this reaction once more. Clear? Yeah. Chalo. So that's it. So see here adding of oxygen only, no? So this is oxidation or removal of hydrogen. See this reaction, okay? I am not sure about this reaction, huh? Sorry for this. I am not sure this about reaction. Don't write down this reaction, no. This reaction I guess is wrong. I will check it out in the next class and I will tell you. These two are the reaction which will prove the reduction of benzene diazonium chloride. Easily it is proving. Clear this part? Write down these reactions are very important. Done this? Chalo. So next we are going to see the chemical properties of benzene diazonium chloride. So these are the chemical properties of benzene diazonium chloride with the removal of nitrogen. Now next we are going to see the chemical properties of benzene diazonium chloride based on the retaining of N2 group. Take a screenshot, I'll go to the next. So the next topic is chemical properties. Now very important, chemical properties based on chemical properties of benzene diazonium chloride based on retaining N2 group. So yeah, basically we are going to study about the coupling reaction. So these are known as a coupling reaction, and in short we are going to study about the making the dyes. Dyes means which gives the color, yes or no? So we are going to make the dyes. Totally there are 3 types of dyes. One is phenol dye. Second is I can say naphthol, and third is aniline. Clear? So totally they are making 3 types of dye. First is we are making the dye related to phenol, and this will give me the orange color. Phenol will give me the orange dye. Second, we are going to study aniline. Aniline is going to give me yellow color. Yellow dye. And third is naphthol. Naphthol is going to give me red color. So how to remember the shortcut? PAN. Khawanu PAN. PAN OYR. PAN OYR shortcut. PAN OYR. PAN. P means phenol, orange color. A means aniline, yellow color. N means naphthol, red color. That's it. Over. So whenever the naphthol reactant is there, guarantee red dye will be generated, aniline, yellow dye will be generated, phenol, orange dye will be generated. Clear this part? Clear? So phenol will give me dye, which color? Orange color. Aniline will give me the dye, which color? Yellow color. And naphthol will give me the dye, which color? Red color. I will show the formula also. First we will prepare phenol dye of orange color. See, as the name indicates, phenol. So first you have to take the phenol. Phenol we will take here, OH. And which chapter we are studying? Nitrogen containing carbon, amines. And which property we are studying? Benzene diazonium chloride. So benzene diazonium chloride will come in the picture. Clear this part? I am writing as part here, I am writing like this and see here. I am writing the para position. Why? You will understand. Clear? Now here coupling will takes place. What will happen? Here coupling will takes place. So see here. So this is plus here and this is minus here. Coupling reaction means we will do the coupling here. Always the coupling takes place from the para position. Why is a para position? Why not ortho position, not meta position? Beta para position due to symmetry it is more stable. That's why you are doing the coupling through the para position, not the ortho meta. Clear? It's easy. Someone can ask why the coupling takes place from the para position. Beta para position is more stable due to symmetry. Hence more stable due to symmetry. Hence we are doing the coupling from the para position. That's it. Over. Nothing else to tell more. They will not ask, but for your logic point of view, I am telling this. Okay. So always we are doing the coupling through the para position. That's why I have written here, not there. You can add there also, but always remember the coupling will start from the para position, not from the ortho or meta, because ortho or meta are the not stable due to the steric hindrance and all. Para position is stable due to symmetry. That's why we are doing the coupling through the para position. So how we will see this? See here para position there is one hydrogen here because C6H no. See this is what C6H5OH. So here CH. One hydrogen from the para position will come out here. This nitrogen having the positive charge means in need of an electron. When it is in need of an electron, so this nitrogen will get the electron from here. So now when nitrogen gets the electron from here, so nitrogen is getting electron here, making new bond here. So Cl will be removed as Cl minus. So this carbon and there is a hydrogen here. So H is removed here as H plus. So it is creating here minus. So this will join here. This is a nitrogen. So this H plus will come here. So this Cl minus will come here. See the circle. This nitrogen is in need of electron due to positive charge. So this triple bond gets break to satisfy this nitrogen. So this nitrogen is making a new bond here. Yes or no? So to make a new bond here, to gain an electron, new electron here, old bond should break. So here Cl minus will go. Cl minus will go here. Now see here. There is a carbon, there is a hydrogen. So this is an acidic hydrogen. So acidic hydrogen remove as H plus. So here minus will be created. So H plus will be removed, here minus. So this minus. So as nitrogen is getting electron means this electron he is giving, no, this nitrogen. This nitrogen is giving the electron. So create positive charge. So this carbon will attract here. So here nitrogen will be attracted to this carbon. When nitrogen is attracted to this carbon, this hydrogen will be moved as H plus. This H plus will react with this Cl minus to form HCl. Now what happens here? So this Cl minus and H plus has moved here HCl and here coupling has formed. How? See here. First I write down this in this way. Done? This OH. Here H has been removed. So here vacancy is created. This vacancy is filling by this nitrogen. Now this nitrogen, here triple bond is broken, converted into double bond. So this nitrogen, Cl has been moved as to form HCl and remaining is here what? This ring. So here ring will come. This is your phenol dye. This is your orange dye. This is your dye. See, I have retained the group N2. In the previous gas, we are removing the N2 due to entropy. Here I have retained. So this is your dye. This is known as a CN coupling, or I can say diazo coupling. CN coupling, or I can say diazo coupling. And this is orange in color. This is orange color. Right on this. Understood this portion? It's very easy. I'll show the mechanism. Only for the mechanism is for the phenol, orange dye, not for the aniline naphtha. Huh? Just mechanism is only for the phenol, that is orange dye. Clear this part? Why para position only, all the stories are coming. Para is more stable, that's why. Else do not come. Shall I explain once more? Yes sir, see here. First I will explain to write down the reaction and then I will explain to do the mechanism. Done this beta? Chalo, once more we will see. Remember the shortcut PAN. PAN means khawanu pan ave na PAN. PAN OYR means P means phenol, orange dye. A means aniline, yellow dye. N means naphtha, red dye. Clear this part? Okay, write down this. Done? So once more we will see this. Then I will go for the mechanism and then directly I will show the reaction of aniline and naphthol. See this. Phenol orange dye means first we are taking phenol, and I am taking now aniline and benzene diazonium chloride, and I am writing in this way. I hope now you understood why I am writing in this way. Here para position, why para position understood? Because more stable due to symmetry. So there is one acidic hydrogen here. Now see, so as this is an acidic hydrogen, so this will be removed as H plus, so here minus charge will be there. This is a nitrogen, so need of an electron. So this nitrogen will gain this one lone pair here. So he is gaining the electron, so this bond should be broken. So this nitrogen is giving its lone pair here, or this nitrogen is giving its electron here, so it will create positive charge. So this will be satisfied by this carbon. This chlorine will come and here attack here HCl. Clear? Now what will happen? What is removed here? HCl has been removed. See this. This is a phenol. Here phenol. This phenol H has been moved and one space is created. This bond is joined with this nitrogen. This nitrogen triple bond has converted into double bond with this nitrogen. With this nitrogen there is phenyl ring and chlorine. Chlorine has been removed to make Cl minus, and this nitrogen will come is reacted with only remaining is with only ring. So the ring is remaining here. See this nitrogen. 3 bonds stable. 3 bonds stable. This is nitrogen. Nitrogen N2 means azo group. So it is known as a diazo coupling or CN coupling. CN coupling, because the coupling is formed from between this C and this N. So I can say a CN coupling, or I can say diazo coupling. Clear? Both the reaction. And this is known as a orange dye. Which color dye? Orange dye. Done? Chalo. So we are going to see the mechanism. Please see, check it out, the mechanism. Mechanism is bit tough. And this reaction is taking place in the basic medium. Huh? Your basic medium is maintained. Nearly pH is nearly maintained to 9 to 10 or 9 to 11. 9 to 10, 9 to 10, 9 to 10. pH is maintained between 9 to 10. This is also very important MCQ. So the diazo coupling is done in the presence of basic medium, maintaining the pH of the solution to be 9 to 10. This you remember. So now we'll see its mechanism. So see here C is creating minus, then only coupling is taking place. C is creating minus, then only coupling takes place. If C would have not formed C minus, then coupling would not have taken place. Why I am telling this? You will understand in the mechanism. So C is forming here minus. A C पर minus charge આવે છે ને, એટલે તો coupling takes place થાય છે. કેમ કે આને પ્લસ મળશે તો આ ઇલેક્ટ્રોન આપશે, થોડુંક પાછળની પોઝિટિવ ચાર્જ બનશે તો આને ઇલેક્ટ્રોન આપશે. તો C ઉપર માઇનસ આવે છે તો કપલિંગ ટેક્સ પ્લેસ થાય છે. હવે હું શું કરવા કહું છું આગળ સમજાશે. ક્લિયર? ચલો we'll see the mechanism. Mechanism is only for this, other mechanism we don't have. We have, it's not like that we don't have. We have, but it's not in your course. Even this mechanism is also not in your course. Okay, so we'll see the mechanism. First we are taking here OH. It's a bit tougher. This mechanism is a bit tough. Please check it out clearly. OH. And as you know, we are reacting with basic medium. Just now only I told you pH is maintained as 9 to 10. So this OH minus, and this is an acidic hydrogen because it's a phenol. So this H will release this place. So here H2O will be formed, and here you will get O minus. Clear? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now resonance will take place. Because you have to create the para position, no, to do the reaction. Why you have to create the para position? The reason is para position is more stable due to symmetry. So this bond will get shift here. When this bond will get shift here, this pi bond will get break and it will shift here. When pi bond will get shift here, so this bond will break and here comes here. I can show more 2 step, but I am showing in the shortcut step only. This bond, this lone pair will make a bond here. This pi bond will get break and shift here. When this pi bond gets shift here, so this bond will get break and enter here and creates here minus charge on the para position. So this is the, here bond will get shift, here minus charge will come, here double bond O, now negative charge will go. So I can say aromaticity has been gone. See, aromaticity has been broken. Yes or no? So now here aromaticity is broken. Now we will do the reaction. How we will do the reaction? Beta? See, now benzene diazonium chloride will come. Now benzene diazonium chloride will come. Now benzene diazonium chloride will come here. What will happen? This bond will shift here because it is in a need of electron. So this will create partially positive charge. So this minus will be shifted here. Means this will, see this is a minus here. No? So this will show the coupling, and this is here what beta? Carbon here. So this carbon which is having the minus charge due to breaking of this bond will do coupling with this nitrogen. Why this nitrogen? Because this nitrogen is given its lone pair here. એક બોન્ડ તોડીને આપી દીધું છે. કેમ એને આપી દીધું છે? કેમ કે આ નીડ ઓફ ઇલેક્ટ્રોન છે. તો આ Cl માઇનસ હલતી ન થશે. જાઓ ભાઈ નીકળો. ખબર પડી એટલી વસ્તુ. હવે દિમાગમાં એક ક્વેશ્ચન આવે, સર અહીંયા તો માઇનસ ચાર્જ આવી ગયું હતું હે ને, સર આ જ માઇનસને અહીંયા નાઇટ્રોજનને આપી દો ને, થઈ શકે ને એક વસ્તુ. જો આ તો માઇનસ ચાર્જ છે જ, તો આ સ્ટેપ નથી કરવું, આ સ્ટેપ નહીં કરતા આ માઇનસ ચાર્જ જે છે આ જ નાઇટ્રોજનને આપી દો. કેમ કે આ નાઇટ્રોજનને તો માઇનસની જ ભૂખ છે ને, તો આ માઇનસ આ કાર્બન આપે કે આ ઓક્સિજન આપે, શું ફરક પડે છે? ફરક પડે છે. કપલિંગ કેનોટ બી ડન બાય ધીસ ઓક્સિજન બીકોઝ સી ધેર ઇઝ અ કાર્બન હિયર એન્ડ ધેર ઇઝ અ માઇનસ ચાર્જ ઓન ધી ઓક્સિજન. અહીંયા માઇનસ ચાર્જ કાર્બન ઉપર છે, અહીંયા માઇનસ ચાર્જ ઓક્સિજન ઉપર છે. આ જે કાર્બન છે એ લેસ ઇલેક્ટ્રોનેગેટિવ છે આ ઓક્સિજન કરતા. તો લેસ ઇલેક્ટ્રોનેગેટિવ એલિમેન્ટ હોય તો એ માઇનસ ચાર્જને સાચવી શકે નહીં. તો આ માઇનસ ચાર્જ ઇઝીલી આપી દેશે આ કાર્બન. એટલે મને આ માઇનસને અહીંયા સુધી લઈ આવવું પડે છે. હવે તમે સપોઝ સમજી લો કે બેન્ઝીન ડાયઝોનિયમ ક્લોરાઇડનું રિએક્શન તમે આના ભેગું કરાવો તો આ માઇનસ ચાર્જ જે ઓક્સિજન ઉપર છે આ ઇઝીલી આપી શકાશે નહીં. કેમ ના ઇઝીલી આપી શકાય? કેમ કે આ જે માઇનસ ચાર્જ છે આ ઓક્સિજન ઉપર છે અને ઓક્સિજન મોર ઇલેક્ટ્રોનેગેટિવ એલિમેન્ટ છે, એટલે આ માઇનસ ચાર્જ ઓક્સિજન પાસેથી કઢાવવું ઇઝી નથી. એટલે આ ઓક્સિજન કપલિંગ નહીં કરે, આ કાર્બન જ કપલિંગ કરશે. જી અને નીટ પોઈન્ટ એક લોજિક થાય છે ને. હું કહું છું કે આ નાઇટ્રોજનને જરૂરત છે તો આ બોન્ડ તૂટે છે એટલે આ નાઇટ્રોજન પ્લસ બને છે. હવે આ નાઇટ્રોજન તો માઇનસથી જ જરૂરત છે ને, ઓક્સિજન આપે કે કાર્બન આપે? તો ભાઈ હું કરવા માઇનસ ચાર્જને કાર્બન સુધી ખેંચીને આવ્યા પેરા પોઝિશનના. એટલે તો પેરા ખબર પડી ગઈ કેમ? સિમેટ્રીના કારણે. હવે કેમ કાર્બન જ? કેમ ઓક્સિજન કપલિંગ ના કરે? ભાઈ oxygen cannot do the coupling reaction because the minus charge is very difficult to be moved from a more electronegative rather than the less electronegative. Here carbon is less electronegative as compared to oxygen, hence minus charge can be easily moved, can be easily shifted as compared to oxygen. Oxygen does not give its minus charge, hence coupling will not take place through the oxygen, coupling will take place from this carbon, especially para because of spectrum. Clear this part? Chalo, done this. બસ એટલું સમજાવવાનું હતું. So this will happen here. Here Cl minus will be moved. Here what will happen here? See beta here. Double bond, double bond, double bond oxygen. Done. Para position. This nitrogen. Now double bond convert, triple bond converting, double bond, triple bond, double bond, nitrogen. And this nitrogen is having one ring. And now pH લખું છું ભાઈ. આ જગા નથી. Or write on the ring only. Very confusion create થશે, doubt આવશે ખોટા. Done this. ચલો હવે next one. Here the aromaticity is gone. So I should have I should get back the aromaticity. So who will help? Here there is one acidic hydrogen. See here. હું કંઈ યુઝ કર્યું જ નથી. હવે ખબર પડી માંથી એસિડિક હાઇડ્રોજન કાઢું છું. So in this way. So here there is one acidic hydrogen. To give its aromaticity back, this hydrogen will give its sacrifice as H plus. To give it this ring aromaticity back, this hydrogen will give its sacrifice. So this pi bond will be shifted here back. So this will be shifted here. So this will be shifted here. Clear? So I'll get here what? Double bond. This hydrogen has been moved as H plus. There is a Cl minus. So here HCl. This pi bond will shift here. Double bond come to single bond. Here O minus. One extra lone pair also will come here. And there is a one lone pair here. There is a N here. Triple bond N here. Here ring. Here. Clear? Now you do the acidification. Just give the H plus. When you do the acidification, you will get here what? OH, here N, double bond N, here. That's what. This is your phenol, orange. This is your dye, that's it, phenol. Orange dye. Done this? This is your mechanism. Phenol, basic medium, water will be formed, it will do the resonance. Why to do the resonance? Why not directly coupling takes place from this oxygen? To do the coupling, minus sign should be removed, minus charge should be removed, which is very difficult to remove from the oxygen rather than from the carbon. So I am doing the resonance. Resonance especially on the para position. Para position is more stable, so the minus charge comes on this para position. Benzene diazonium chloride will come here. This is having the positive charge, so in need of an electron, triple bond will become a double bond by gaining the electron. So this Cl will be removed as Cl minus. So this minus charge will be joined to this end. So see this double bond here without aromaticity, because here aromaticity is broken now. So here aromaticity, this minus charge is shifted to this nitrogen, double bond nitrogen, Cl is be removed as Cl minus and this ring. Now here there is on this carbon, on this nitrogen, here there is one hydrogen also which is called as acidic hydrogen. Here aromaticity is broken. To give its aromaticity back, this H will be moved as H plus, it will give its sacrifice. So H is moving as H plus, will react with Cl minus to form HCl. Here aromaticity will get back. Here if bond forms, so due to repulsion this bond will shift here. If this bond shift here, this double bond will get break, convert into minus charge, same as it is. So here aromaticity has got back. Here aromaticity has got back. Yes or no? Now this minus will be satisfied by whom? Just do the acidification, H plus. So this is your orange dye. Same mechanism will be for aniline naphthol, which is not in your course. Not to remember, just remember the mechanism for this. Write on this, take a screenshot. Then next I will go to the aniline and naphthol. Clear this part? Just we are going to see study the reactions as we have studied in the phenol. No mechanism for aniline and naphthol. Done this. Take a screenshot. Next I will go for the aniline and naphthol. Next you can make a note, aniline, which will give me the yellow dye. Okay? As the name indicates, first you are using the aniline. This chalk is somewhat worst chalk. Wait, I'll change the chalk. Aniline, and I am using here now because we are in the benzene diazonium chloride, no? Chemical properties. So same, benzene diazonium chloride plus charge. Clear? Same mechanism, same as we have followed in the previous case, same mechanism. Here there is one para position hydrogen, acidic hydrogen will move as H plus, so here minus sign will be created. And you understood the mechanism, same mechanism can be followed. This is in a plus charge, means in need of electrons, so here triple bond, double bond. Here slight positive charge will come, and here Cl will be removed as a Cl minus. This Cl minus will react with this H plus, and this minus will come on this nitrogen. So here HCl will be moved here. Now here coupling will take place. So here I am writing in this way. This is NH2. Clear? Here bond here and here. Done? Or any way you can show. Clear? This is coupling with this nitrogen. Triple bond around to double bond, and Cl has moved Cl minus to my Cl, and here this is your aniline yellow dye. This is your yellow dye. Add on this, or you can say aniline yellow. That's it. Same mechanism. Next is naphthol red, or I can say beta naphthol red. Now see first what is the beta naphthol. Do two ring in this way. Make a bond here in the center. If here there is a bond, there is no bond here. If there is a bond here, there is a bond here. Similarly, this bond is also for this ring also. So here there is no bond, here. Beta position, so we call it as alpha position. Here is called as a beta position. On beta position, you put OH. That is nothing but your naphthol, alcohol, OH. This is your naphthol. Especially it is a beta naphthol because it's on beta position. That's beta position. Clear? Clear? Sorry. Where the OH is there, you have to say the alpha position, and this is the beta. And the Naphthol is beta naphthol red. Why beta naphthol red? I will tell you. Okay. So this is alpha position where OH will come, and we are going to do the reaction with beta position. So this is beta position. That's why it is called as a beta naphthol red. Now here also we are going to react with aniline, benzene diazonium chloride, and triple bond N, here Cl. Clear? It is having the, sorry, I write down in this way only, or I can write down in this way also. Cl. So here plus charge, this will go in this way, so this will go as Cl minus. Okay. From this beta position there is H here. So H will be moved as H plus, here minus. So this H plus and Cl minus will form HCl. Okay. And this minus will be shifted here. So write down in this way, this here 1. Here 1, here. On this beta position, minus is shifted to this nitrogen. Cl has been moved Cl minus. So this nitrogen is linked to this. Now we have double bond. This nitrogen and this nitrogen is linked with this ring. I will write down here pH. So this is your beta, here one OH also. Beta naphthol red. Write on this. Clear? Take a screenshot. Once more I will do this beta naphthol. Take a screenshot first. Chalo. Chapter over, huh? No? Only some questions are remaining. Here one bond, so there will be no bond here, and here OH. So this is alpha position, this is beta position. So we are going to see beta naphthol because we are going to do every reaction from beta position. So as you know, there is a CH here, so there is here hydrogen here. This hydrogen will move as H plus, and here minus sign will come on this carbon. Now benzene diazonium chloride will come here. So this is benzene diazonium chloride and triple bond NCl. Here plus sign. Yes or no? Yes, here plus sign. So it's a need of an electron. No? So this nitrogen will give its one of the bond to him. So this plus sign is satisfied. So this Cl will be moved as a Cl minus. So this Cl minus and here H plus will be moved as HCl. Now what will happen here? See this ring. HCl. Here OH will come previously. This H has moved as H plus to form HCl, and this minus will be shifted here. Because when this nitrogen out of this 3 bond, 1 bond will be given to him, it will get satisfied, but will get positive charge. So this minus will combine with this nitrogen. This nitrogen is combined with this, but now triple bond is going to double bond, nitrogen, and with this nitrogen there is a one ring. Instead pH you can write down, or this ring also you can write down. So this is your beta naphthol red. This is your reaction. Beta naphthol, and this dye will be red dye. Clear this part? Now one more question. Difference between dye and pigment. Dye are one which will give the color. Like example, when you are playing the color with your Holi. So when Holi color is thrown on your shirt or on your face, the color comes on your mouth. You get, if yellow color, Holi yellow color is thrown on your shirt or on your face, so you get yellow color. Yellow color spot will come on your shirt. Means that color has been given, means he is able to give the color. And pigment are one which we are not able to give the color. For example, if you take sindoor or kanku, if you take sindoor or kanku, take a sindoor or kanku and put in the water, that water will come out in yellow in color or red in color. Now when you put your white color handkerchief in that sindoor or kanku, that white color handkerchief will not be converted into red color, because kanku and sindoor are known as a pigment. They will only show the color, but they are not capable to give the color to other. Dyes are one which will show the color and as well as they are capable to give the color. બીજાને કલર આપી શકે છે એ ડાય પોતે કલરફુલ છે પણ બીજાને કલર આપી નથી શકતા એને પિગમેન્ટ. તો ડાય અને પિગમેન્ટ બોથ આર કલરફુલ, બટ વોટ ઇઝ ધ બેઝિક ડિફરન્સ? Dye are one which can give the color to other, but pigment are one which will not give the color to other. Example, the holy colors which you are playing in the holi are dyes, and pigment are one like kanku and sindoor. If you put a kanku and sindoor at your home and if put in a water may turn red, and when you put the white color handkerchief in that sindoor and kanku, so that kanku or sindoor solution of water will not be able to give the color to that white color handkerchief. It will not give the exact color as the color are given by the dye. So dye and pigment both are colorful compound, but basic difference is dye is capable to give the color and pigment is not capable to give the color to others. That's it. So here your chapter is over, nothing else is remaining. You can see this. So we are going to see the next class, NCERT questions. Any other question is remaining, you can comment me, I will complete. Thank you.